Hello, lovely students, and this month's update and book review focuses on a book on AI and should be especially useful for those of you who feel nervous about this. My Eyes on AI, and if you're feeling the fear, then hang around here. Just like to assure you, no AI was used in the creation of this rhyme. So there are already a couple of videos on AI in the Complete Freelance Writing Course, Lesson 9 in Section 2 and Lesson 86 in Section 13. They're a couple of years old now, and I thought you deserved an update and that I'd randomly find a book to review about the subject. If you're someone who is a tech wizzo and constantly updates themselves, then this won't be a revelation to you. But if you're slightly nervous and tentative about AI, then this could be a good starting point. Quite a few writer friends here have said they're keeping their heads in the sand and hoping it'll all go away. And I think this book is really good. It's by Elisa Lorello. She's a novelist and she's got a most engaging and direct voice. And she's a writing teacher as well, so that's probably why I especially like her. And I really like her take on how AI can help writers rather than us becoming, well, AI's bitches. It's very short, about 60 pages, and here's what I think are some useful takes from it. The author points out early on that you're likely to have used AI, whether you're aware of it or not. In her book, she's used AI, specifically ChatGPT, to build her ideas and create her own narrative in the way that others' blogs or brainstorming with other writers might do. Elisa investigates ChatGPT in this book from the point of view of three useful roles it might play for us as creative helper, productivity helper, and sales helper. So, speaking of inspiration, she says, why would I want a machine to take that magic away from me? Why would you? Because inspiration works on its own time, because sometimes the well is dry and the ideas seemingly never show up, because writer's block happens. And she points out that writers often use prompts as means of generating ideas, and prompts are constructed and contrived like AI is. Describing how she uses ChatGPT to outline this book and refine her ideas, she points out that it can't take your humanity as a writer. She shows how it can help with titles, outlines, plots, scenes, characters, as a kind of Wikipedia entry for your ideas and interest, and how it can generate lots of possibilities via a prompt like, what kind of contemporary romance novel story ideas would appeal to female readers aged 40 to 50? So the answers she gets here from ChatGPT get her creative wheel spinning. And she urges us to use ChatGPT to explore different angles and perspective on a topic or theme, like names of characters maybe, setting ideas, play with the dialogue and character via scenario or conversation prompts, get help to generate effective storylines and plot twists. You can use ChatGPT prompts to explore character, and Elisa gives the example of a character whose superpower is swindling people and gets told how to use this by ChatGPT. And you can also use it to then add in unexpected concepts, words or concepts. For instance, I'm just making this up. What happens when this swindler is an Oxford University don? For writer's block, Elisa suggests using a ChatGPT prompt which says, what I am trying to say is, and then give the ideas, asking ChatGPT for writing direction and organisation. You don't have to follow the advice, of course, but it could unblock you. Elisa says, use these ideas as play and explore and discover. Now, on to ChatGPT as a productivity helper. Elisa illustrates using ChatGPT as a planner, listing everything she needed to get done over a month. She had a marketing campaign, a newsletter, this non-fiction book we're describing, and 20 chapters of a memoir. And then she asks it to make a schedule for her. She says in less than 5 seconds, it came up with a 5-week schedule, each with 3 bullet-pointed tasks for the week. She says, I was floored. Not only were the tasks manageable, but also organised in a way I never even considered. If this is the only application of ChatGPT I ever use in my writing life, then it is worth its weight in gold. She goes on to describe using it for daily to-do lists too. With the caveat that AI isn't always accurate, this is indeed true because it hallucinates, she suggests using it for research, help with dictation, to generate drafts, edit, identify repetitive phrases and words, check for grammar or spelling errors, like Grammarly does. She points out, as writer, you choose how you can use AI-generated content with your personal code of ethics and sense of boundaries. Now, focusing on the money side of things, finally, Elisa talks about using ChatGPT to help with promotional and marketing materials, and that it opens up possibilities of selling writing-related services, ghostwriting, editing, proofreading, even offering writing workshops and courses. She emphasises being clear about the boundaries between whether the AI is the main driver of the service compared to your skill and discretion in using it. She concludes, the greatest advantage ChatGPT has given me is that of a manager. By being more focused, organised and productive, my bottom line can't help be effective in positive ways. Yours can too. For those of us who like stories, and most of us here, I suspect, then this is the most helpful case history, one I think could motivate you to play with ChatGPT and other AI. It's certainly got me trying out prompts. Any questions about this or views, please let me know. You're always welcome, and I love to hear from you, and good luck in your AI experimenting and play. Have fun.